All right, what is going on, everybody? We are back. We've got Yoshiman versus Slatty, Rider University represented by Yoshiman and Slatty representing University of Colorado. It's going to be Pokemon Trainer versus Yoshi, and while Yoshi is a relatively strong character, I feel like a well-trained Pokemon trainer could really give them a run for their money.
Exactly. What we see from Pokemon trainers is that, you get a little bit of damage what you can with Squirtle, and then midway they switch to Ivysaur, get a little more damage. If not, they want to try to finish it with Ivysaur. If they can't finish with Ivysaur, just get to Charizard and then just end it. Charizard's a really good finisher. So is Ivysaur, but usually we want to see Ivysaur finish it, but Charizard is always a good last resort to finish. So this is going to be a great matchup nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely. A great matchup indeed. And I think Pokemon Trainer, like I said, they'd have to be pretty well trained. But to go up against somebody named Yoshiman and they're playing Yoshi, you have to assume that they breathe, sweat, and bleed Yoshi, because this is something that the name really implies, and they come out playing that Yoshi. So it's going to be, 98%. And if I'm not mistaken, a lot of Pokemon trainers play a percent style where they'll swap to Ivysaur when Squirtle hits a certain percent, but that does not seem to be what Slatty's doing here. Yoshiman 63% online, and Slatty only at 20 of their second stock here. So Yoshiman definitely in a good look, but Charizard definitely going to be able to dump some damage in here.
Exactly. We just saw a really good spike from Yoshiman getting that first stock off of Slatty, but we need to see more aggression a little bit. But yeah, we see Yoshiman being super aggressive right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely hyper-aggression coming through, and it looks like Slatty's going to be able to find that second stock. Things looking very good moving forward. Slatty's able to find that first stock and push Yoshiman into their second, so it's going to be 72% versus 13. This Charizard's definitely a lot heavier than Yoshi.
Exactly, and what we see from Yoshiman, he's playing the air game a little bit. He's looking for that down special, that right there, that shield breaker right there. Wait for it, and he's gone.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, that's kind of a move he's been using. Yeah, he's been trying to get that move going, but he's got a little other moves to use as well. But look out for that down special. And a nice kick and a nice egg thrown by Yoshi, and forcing the Ivysaur to get out there for Slatty. Slatty really needs to make something happen. He's gotten Yoshiman up to 99%, so he can try to finish it right there. If not, quickly switch to Charizard. Charizard's a pretty good finisher. In fact, if I were him, I'd probably switch to Charizard right now to try to finish off Yoshiman right there.
Yeah, playing as Charizard's kind of a double-edged sword, because you're a lot bigger, which makes you a lot easier to hit, but you can also survive more hits than Ivysaur and Squirtle, so you've kind of got to decide which end of that sword you really want to hang out on. Yoshiman now 125%, and Slatty, even if they don't win, but they're able to get rid of this, this stock for Yoshiman, it'll actually help them. It'll help them earn less points. So that's kind of what they want here. They want to help Yoshiman earn as few points as possible if they're able to take that. And Yoshiman may be the first player on Rider University to really get a point on the board. That'd be great for them. But University of Colorado, they're danger close to really just having this series on lock already. After this, we only have one more matchup between these two schools.
Exactly. And, using Yoshi to try to get the finishing stocks here, trying to get the win. I'll tell you what. Ooh, what a move. I wasn't quite sure what happened right there. Oh, that was quick.
All it takes is the down special, and that's going to send Slatty into the stratosphere, and that is going to be a win for Yoshiman, able to secure that victory under their belt. Going to be a fantastic look, and the first points on the board for Rider University.
Exactly. That was a great way for Rider University to get started, even though they only got a few points off of that. Probably just one because of the stock. But I'll tell you what. Riding behind Yoshiman and his Yoshi's a pretty tough character to go against. Both in terms of the Mimi characters and in terms of just being overpowered with a really good move set. So if I'm Slatty, I would stick to maybe switching up to, if you're going to stick with Pokemon Trainer, probably get some moves in with some Ivysaur. We haven't seen a lot of Ivysaur being used. Charizard's a really great finisher. I think Charizard has been getting a lot of damage on there, so don't be surprised if we see more Charizard in this match.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw that great dunk earlier on coming out from Yoshiman, and I think that was really when we saw them at their prime. They read the Pokemon change, and they knew that he'd kind of hover in the air for a second, took full advantage of it, kind of found that dunk in the background. So definitely a good start. And then Yoshiman was able to, like I said, secure the first victory we've seen for Rider University. Now it looks like both of them are going to be changing characters. We're going to see our first Ness of the evening up against Yoshiman now on Bowser Jr. So this whole matchup, the one we saw originally, out the window, because things are definitely going to be different here.
All right, and people, just place your bets in the chats. How many times we're gonna see PK Fire? Because I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be close to 1,000. Anytime I go up against a Ness, it's just PK Fire, PK Fire. Good strategy, annoying strategy too. But I'll tell you what, Bowser Jr. is a good character too, so you better watch out for him as well.
Absolutely. And now we see Slatty already at 80%. Yoshiman, you know, maybe Bowser Jr.'s in that lineup as well. 20% of their own. Already looking to confirm that first stock off of Slatty. A fantastic look so far. The recovery up probably going to roll in everybody's favorite. And Yoshiman kind of forgot to grab there, it seems. But that's okay because they're still in a very good position. There's the PK Fire after an aerial chain coming out from Slatty there. And it looks like almost, oh, with the bat. Able to find that first stock coming out onto Yoshiman there. And Slatty, just when you thought they were going to lose the lead here, they're able to resecure it by finding that early stock.
Yeah, it was Slatty just came back with Potato being down. I believe it was 20% damage, and then going off with Slatty going off, being more aggressive, getting up to 100, and try to have Potato recover right into his baseball bat to just send him flying and take that first stock. But now we just saw Potato take a stock from Slatty, and now it's going to be a pretty even matchup so far.
Yeah, absolutely, only a 12% difference. Make it 2% difference, as I say. And like, we're seeing a lot of great aerial chains coming off from Slatty. They're able to keep Potato kind of locked in that, or keep Yoshiman locked in that chain, but then they always kind of drop it before the kill confirm can come through. Now we see the lead is going to be tossed back and forth here. Only a 4% difference now, both in their second stock. A great shield coming out from Slatty. Goes in for the grab, unable to find it. And these two just dancing around each other frame by frame. They are mere inches away. And now we see the back air coming out from Potato, trying to find the damage off the back of it. But nope, Slatty is going to recover once again. The bird not going to deal any damage quite yet, but now we see once again just going toe to toe. Potato and Yoshiman. I gotta really pick one of those. Desperately trying to find any kind of kill confirm on this Ness, who's 113% down the drain. But now we see, oh my goodness, we see Yoshiman just 15, 17% behind them. So they really are going constantly toe to toe here.
Exactly. It's a lot of back and forth moves from both of them. It's just one guy makes move, then the other guy makes move, trying to get a hit on each other. A little bit, both of them are showing some pretty good signs of aggressiveness, and Yoshiman with another stock taken out for Slatty. Slatty's got to really find an answer quick. He needs to quickly get a stock off right now to make it a pretty even game.
Absolutely. Slatty does not want to have any extra credit on board. They want to make this 0-0, one stock to one stock. They go for the recovery onto the stage. That's going to be a great. They're up special. They tried to use it to find some damage there, but they were unable to do so. Yoshiman now playing the low ground, really not letting Slatty get close, but the back air going to send him into the stratosphere once again. We see now we're going to go toe to toe on this final stock. It's going to be a last stock scenario. Both these players really bringing it down to the wire here. Yoshiman, if they're able to secure this victory, they'll secure the 2-0 over Slatty. But if Slatty can come out on top here, we will move into a game 3.
Exactly, and I love watching game 3s, and I'll tell you what, Slatty's really trying to make a huge, comfortable lead for Colorado. He's definitely, like, Ryder's been not the best school at this time, but right now, Yoshiman is really trying to make a really good name for Ryder University, and rightfully so, because they've, almost everyone on Ryder's been playing aggressively.
Oh!
There goes the spams.
Now, Slatty may have made a mistake there. They used their PK Thunder to hit Yoshiman in the air, but they were already out of cart. Now, it looks like that mistake really wasn't going to matter. Instead, with great DI, it looks like it still may. We see Yoshiman just barely able to make it back. The yo-yo not able to find that damage. We saw Slatty so close to a game 3, but we saw game 3 ripped away earlier today as well, so that very thing may happen right here. We see 104 to 153. Yoshiman's got the momentum to turn this around, and the bomb just barely misses. Slatty gets himself right into the drills, and it is over. Yoshiman able to keep it out.
Move after move after move. I'll tell you what, that almost ended like 5 or 6 moves ago with Ness, and then a couple moves from Bowser Jr. missed, and then finally the finishing side smash to kick Ness out of there. And then Ryder University gets its first victory in this set against University of Colorado. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, get you to the next matchup, so don't go anywhere.